Now, if you've followed this channel for a while now, you know that I've been running a 60-volt battery blower around my property since last spring. Now, it's worked well for me, but at times I found myself needing a little more power, especially in the fall when the leaves get thick and the walnuts start raining down in my backyard. Now, this is why I was excited when Wild Badger Power reached out with the opportunity to test their 53cc gas-powered backpack blower. Now, prior to this season, I'd never heard of Wild Badger Power before, but after testing a few of their lawn tools earlier this season, I had high expectations for this blower. Now, coming in at only $239, could this thing really meet my expectations? Stay tuned to see how it did. Now, if you're not familiar with Wild Badger Power, they offer commercial grade products at affordable prices with a target market from everybody from the DIY homeowner to landscape professionals. Now, after using their chainsaws and their trimmer earlier this season, I can attest that these are very well made, very affordable products when you compare them to their name brand competitors. Now, if you're curious to see the other reviews I did on their other products, check the links up in the corner above for those videos. Now, their website's also linked below in the description if you want to learn more about the company. Now, they offer two versions of this gas backpack blower, one with a 43cc engine and this one which has a 53cc engine. Now, the smaller one retails for $219, with the one that I have here, the 53cc, retailing for $239 on Amazon. For an extra $20, the extra power is a no-brainer in my opinion. Now, this is a 2-cycle engine and it runs on 50-to-1 mixed fuel. It's very comfortable and weighs less than 20 pounds, so it's not cumbersome to carry on your back. Even my wife can carry it and use this with no issues, from starting it to pulling it around the yard on her back, blowing leaves. Now, the engine is isolated by vibration dampers to ensure that you're not getting all those vibrations on your back during the use of the product. Now, it features an ergonomic handle that rotates 90 degrees to minimize operator fatigue. Now, this unit also has a very big fuel tank coming in at 31 ounces, which allows you to run for approximately an hour on a single tank of fuel. It also brings the power with 853 cubic feet per minute and 174 mile an hour wind speed, allowing you to really move material like grass and debris around the lawn. Now, to compare to the most common name brand model that you would be familiar with, it retails for $429.99 and has 436 cubic feet per minute with a 201 mile per hour wind speed. Now, this unit is a bit more powerful than the Wild Badger unit, but so too is that price tag. Now, for the average homeowner like myself who just uses this around their own property for personal use, the Wild Badger Power unit does a fantastic job and is nearly half the cost. Now, I've used this since I've received it. The last few months exclusively around the property. I haven't used the battery blower, and I'm happy to say that I really like this unit. I like the power that it has in blowing even wet clippings off of the sidewalk. It can really move leaves and material, and it's comfortable on my back. I also like that it runs for an extremely long period of time around my property because I'm just using it for personal use on one tank of fuel, so I don't have to constantly fill it with fuel all the time. Now, the one thing I would point out on this unit is that I did have some issues with the kill switch. Now, to switch the engine off, the switch goes all the way to the top. The only issue with this is it's not spring loaded, so it doesn't spring back into the start position like other blowers that I've used in the past do. Now, you have to be cognizant and aware of the fact that you have to switch this back down into the start position, the run position as you would call it, before trying to start the blower again next time. Now, there's no real instructions about this. I did have to reach out to Wild Badger Power and they informed me that this was the case. And like I said, I'm used to spring-loaded switches on these things, so most of the time from those name brand models, the switch will switch back into the start position and you have no issues. It didn't really address this in the instruction booklet, so that's something that you need to be aware of if you are interested in this unit or you have this unit. Once I figured that out and they helped me out, it wasn't an issue after that. But it definitely needs to be clear or put in their instructions with the unit so the users aren't confused when they get the product. Now, this is a powerful unit, and in my opinion, it's perfect for the average homeowner or DIYer that doesn't want to break the bank on a comparable name brand model just for light use around their own property or home. Now, if you're interested in learning more about this unit or the company in general, check out the link in the description below. Now, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time out in the lawn.